biggest and best car meets. We're here at the Home Pro parking deck at Fashion Island Mall. And I'm telling you guys, this is one of the biggest and best car meets in the country of Thailand. Thailand's sickest car builds come after this event, held only once a year, including Cream Pie, my own personal BMW E30, powered by an M3 V8. Welcome to Connection Thailand. This is going to be a mega video, super long one as you have requested many times, and you better watch all the way to the end. Trust me, it will be worth it. Even the boys in brown are out checking out the Toyo girls. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this video is going to go. If you're expecting some sort of timeline or story, you're probably gonna be disappointed. Yeah, this entire video is probably just going to be like a total shit show of cool cars, hot girls, and like Thailand car meet vibes. I hope you guys are okay with that. But one of my favorite genres of Thai car culture is the trucks. This blue Isuzu, I saw it at a meet recently and I just love it. Next to the Isuzu, this hard body. This hard body is crazy. I saw this truck at the Bangkok Hot Rod show and it's just like next level of customization. The interior is so crazy on this thing. And I'm pretty sure that they shortened the bed on the back of this truck because the back bed of a hard body is normally not that short. Nice, appreciate it, bro. Nice truck. There's a Volkswagen over here that I really want you guys to check out. I just met the guy that owns this Volkswagen, and it is insane. What is powering it? Look back here. Yes, that right there is a Honda K-Series in the back of a Volkswagen Beetle. That has to be so much fun. You have everything from a K-Series Volkswagen Beetle to an NSX to look at this Mazda. Hello. This car is actually up for sale. I think it was for sale for about 1.8 million baht, which is about 50,000 US dollars. I got distracted by her, but there was something that I wanted to show you about this NSX. Look at the engine bay setup on this thing with the roof scoop that just basically channels air into the ITBs. This is a freaking sick NSX. And I know you probably thought this Mazda RX-3 was expensive, but this NSX, now listen, I know the value of NSXs have gone up around the world, but here in Thailand, these things are extremely rare and ultra expensive. I'm talking about they're like $500,000 US dollars. Oh. Oh my God! I just came 4 times. Jesus Christ. Fuck. As I've said many times on this channel before, I love these 90s JDM trucks. They actually have a car club here. They have a car club for everything in Thailand. And it's called 90s pickup trucks or 90s JDM trucks. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But it's basically all these super clean Toyota, Mitsubishi, Isuzu trucks from the 90s. Here's a few of them here, and I just love these trucks. Bang for your baht, one of the coolest vehicles you can buy in Thailand. Definitely something you didn't expect to see in Thailand. Old school Impala, riding on chrome and gold Daytons, lowrider style, nice. I love these things. It's called a Daihatsu Miura. It's like a tiny little car that we definitely didn't get this in America, but I don't know why. I just think these things are adorable. Oh, here comes that blue Volkswagen Beetle with the Honda K-Series. Oh my God, that thing is freaking sick, dude. Wow. We have only made it like literally halfway through one row of this parking deck. I found a bunny rabbit. Look at this. That is nice. What a beautiful engine bay. And then next to it, Bayside Blue R34 GTR. Just, it never goes out of style, does it? I love these cars. Row 2 out of like, I don't even know how many. This is literally one of my favorite vehicles in Thailand. I've told you guys many times before, like I grew up reading Mini Truck magazine and I love Nissan hardbodies. This particular Nissan hardbody, like the fresh red paint, the bronze bolts, and the incredibly clean engine bay, it just does something for me. If you are the person that owns this truck and you ever want to sell it, please slide in my DM. I need this thing in my life. Next to the hardbody is an entire line of race trucks. If you did not know, Thailand sells more trucks per capita than any country in the world. They sell so many of them, they even have a dedicated race series for turbo diesel trucks. A Lamborghini Aventador is expensive anywhere in the world, but here in Thailand with their massive 300% import duty taxes, these cars aren't like $400,000 or $500,000. They're like 1.2 to 1.4 million dollars. One there, but then there's also another one there. Okay, I'm normally not like a big fan of the Mark V Toyota Supra, especially in wide body, and I also hate yellow cars. So why do I love this particular wide body yellow Mark V? I have no idea. It's probably because of the wheels and brakes. You put those wheels and brakes on anything and it instantly becomes hella dope. Okay, we gotta move on. We got a lot of ground to cover. A lot of things to see. DC5, S15 Sylvia, S15 Sylvia, Porsche, R32 GTR, hot Thai model, just dope cars after dope cars after dope cars, and of course, ton of hot girls. This Cayman is pretty sick. I really dig the wide body kit on that Cayman. Look what they bought. Hello. Hi. Old school Datsuns are beautiful. I really love this one. I dig the color and the stance and the wheels on this car. That's one of those situations that you see a car and you're like, your brain, like you have like error 404 in your brain because you're like, what the hell is that thing? Did they just trade their kid for a dog? I swear I just saw them and that was a kid, not a dog. Am I tripping? So these are pretty cool. What does it say? D car free life. Oh, okay. So this is one of those vehicles that you did not get in the US. And when I got here, I saw that it had a Honda badge on it. And I was like, what kind of Honda is that? They're called a Honda Free. And it's like a mix between a Honda Jazz or a Honda Fit, if you're an American, and like some type of minivan. Like, I don't even know what to call it. But if you're looking for a daily driver in Thailand, it's a pretty good one. And they love to modify them because, well, Thai people modify everything.
Hello!
Hello! Oh my God!
Where you come from?
Hello!
Hello! Anh làm hàng này đó mà anh mẫu đi đó anh đang come on
Hello. Oh! It smells like butthole! Butthole! Smells like butthole! Smells like butthole!
No, butthole!
Did you put this in your butthole?
No! Anh ăn bắn! Anh đi ăn hả?
No, I do not want that.
Sorry.
No. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but that microphone smells like straight up butthole. Straight up butthole.
Thank you.
Butthole. Yeah, you're welcome. See you later. Yeah. Oh no! Thai car meets, it's always an interesting time. The Nissan Safiro, I've said it how many times? These things are like the go-to budget build here in Thailand for drag racing, drifting, just street cars. But this one, they put a K-Series in it. A Honda K-Series in this Safiro. Hello! Hi! These 190E Mercedes are super popular here, and you can buy one just like this. You can get one of these cars for like $10,000, like just like this. Fresh paint, air ride, done right, for like 10 to 15 grand. What is that noise? Oh, it's another RX-7. There's so many RX-7s here. Like, look at this entire row of them. It's just like a row of like Skittle colored FD RX-7s. I've said it how many times? The RX-7 scene here in Thailand is just so incredibly good. I don't know much about like big bikes. They call them big bikes here, super bikes in Thailand. But I do know things like Ducati, and this is a 1000RR. Like this one over here as well, like completely covered in carbon fiber. Look at all this carbon. That is, again, I don't know shit about bikes, but that is badass. You'll probably recognize this S15 Silvia convertible from the Fast and Furious franchise, but check this out. It's an entire row of Fast and Furious replica cars. You have the Evo from, what was this? Fast and Furious 2. Then you have the original Toyota Supra. And my personal favorite is Jesse's Volkswagen Jetta. But this Volkswagen Jetta, get this, Honda K-Series swap in it. How cool was that? That is the coolest Volkswagen Jetta Fast and Furious replica I've ever seen in my life. Next to the Fast and Furious cars is arguably one of the coolest cars at this meet. And it's this yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Like the Volkswagen Beetle that we saw over there, the blue one, this one is also powered by a Honda K-Series in the back. And just look how incredibly clean the interior is. Like, bro, that has to be so much fun. Holy shit. Possibly my vote for the best car at Connection Thailand today. Actually, I take that back. I have to give it to Tinky. This is just my favorite car in the country of Thailand, period. This like pro touring Camaro has like this crazy mix of American muscle hot rodding and like JDM flavor that I can't help but love this car. Directly across from where Tinky's Camaro is a couple EF Honda Civic hatchbacks. These cars are one of those vehicles that's like really, really oddly rare here in Thailand. And because of that, they're crazy expensive. And FYI, somebody gave a Thai car model a microphone. So in the background, you're just gonna hear relentless screaming for the next probably 30 to 60 minutes. And I apologize. Like this particular one right here would probably sell for, I'm not joking, 50 to 60,000 US dollars here. I love this EG hatchback. This is a tandem EG hatchback. It's from the guys from Car Cult, and it's just a really, really dope build. These guys are some of the most talented photography and videography crew in all of Thailand. They create really, really sick content. And they have a badass EG hatchback. Will!
ซึ่งนะคะต้องบอกว่าโรงนี้นะคะน้ำมันเครื่องมากกว่า15 ปีนะคะ
My buddy Will from Vietnam. If you watch my Vietnam videos, he's the guy that has the drift track that let me drive his McLaren. This Safiro is his drift car here in Thailand. And of course, it's rocking a beautiful RB swap with a single turbo. Really, really nice car. Look at his license plate. He's got a California license plate. Hilarious. Yeah, it's just a Ferrari. Do you like that thing? Oh, that's a really, really nice Liberty Walk R35. If you're new to this channel, which you're probably not, these cars here, this entire row of R35 GTRs, these things are crazy expensive in Thailand. Again, with the 300% import duty tax, one of these cars is $400,000 in Thailand. They're nice cars, but they're not $400,000 nice. It's the new Z. Believe it or not, this is my first time ever seeing one of the new Zs. The reason is they just arrived here in Thailand. But the problem is, like the GTRs we were just talking about, these cars are crazy expensive. A new Nissan Z here is $150,000. Would you pay $150,000 for this? I'm talking about the car, of course. You notice the plate says 458. That's like a thing here. You can purchase license plates. And license plates like that one that says 458, or if you have a GTR and you get one that says 35 on it, they're like very high demand for these plates. And because the demand is so high, they're expensive. Like some license plates here will sell for, no bullshit, like 30, 50, even 100,000 US dollars. But yeah, look at all these R35s. I just told you that these cars are 400 grand here. So do the math on that. And if you end up with a Nismo, like this is a legit real Nismo, these cars, a Nismo R35 is like $750,000 to $1 million for an R35 GTR. Insane. Totally freaking insane. Move it along, Ferrari. Move it along. Move it along. And of course, the coolest car here is Cream Pie. Without a doubt. Way cooler than the Ferrari. What would you rather have, that or the Ferrari? I'd rather have the Ferrari. I'd sell the Ferrari and buy 20 Cream Pies. This is the entrance. This is where you buy refreshments. This is where you buy your t-shirts. And then this is where parking for Cream Pie is. Shout out to the guys at Connection Thailand for hooking me up with Premier parking. Video. Thank you. An entire row. The Evo crew is in the house. I love this Evo, the Evo wagon. Not just the modern Evo 9s and Evo 8s, but you also have a bunch of like the retro old school Evo 5s and Evo 6s. Oh shit! I don't know what's going on here, don't ask me. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. This guy right here is a Twitch streamer. I see him in a lot of events. Thai people be trolling, bro. He's just trolling. He's just trolling. He's just trolling. Right here, this corner is where we started this video at. That means we have made an entire lap around the top 6th floor here at Connection Thailand. We still have 5 floors below this one to go. So let's go see what's happening down there. Out of 6. Look at the amount of cars. Holy. Bro, this really is the hell is going on here? I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. And the thing is the further you go down, it's not like the cars get any worse. I mean, you have FDRX7s, AE86s, Toyota Supras, all the Supras. Look at all the Supras. Like, legit good car meets are alive and well here in the country of Thailand. Ooh, look. A Z32. That is a car you really don't see that often here in Thailand. It's extremely nice too. Oh my God. This is wild, guys. What a car meet. What the hell is going on here? What? I'm extremely confused by this situation right here. Judging by the way this firewall is set up and these shock towers, I don't think that's a real R35 GTR. I think this is some type of replica with probably a VQ engine and they just strapped twin turbos to it. That is my guess. This car right here, this is a buddy of mine. He has a pretty epic car collection. It's all like cool 90s, like JDM cars. But he just finished this 190E, and I wish he was here so we could pop the hood and show you the engine bay, because it's an incredibly clean Honda K-Series under the hood of this 190E Mercedes. I told you guys that they love Isuzu D-Maxes here, but this Isuzu D-Max, this one, where is it? That one is one of the sickest D-Maxes I've seen in Thailand ever. Look close. Look at that engine bay. Yes, that is an RB26 and an Isuzu D-Max. How epic is that? Man, that is one nice MRS right there. Super, super clean. Again, I hate yellow cars, but that one, I'm digging it. Man, everybody is out cruising. I should be in cream pie cruising to me. But I'm here making a YouTube video for you. If you appreciate me not cruising in cream pie and making this video, I need you to do me a favor and make sure to share this video with one of your friends. I need to make sure that this video gets as many views as possible. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram stories. Share it on your MySpace page. Post it on your OnlyFans account. Do something. Just please share the video. And if you want to support me to the next level, consider joining my Patreon with over 150 other motorsports enthusiasts that love Thailand, that love to travel, that love adventure. It's a great group of guys. You get discounts on merchandise. We do monthly CB Media meetups, and I invite you to come hang out with me at car meets. The link to my Patreon is in the video description. Bro, what the hell? Look at the S14s. S14s here in Thailand are actually rare. These are rare cars. You see literally probably 5 times the amount of S15s than you do S14s. But this guy tricked me. That's not an S14, it's a 180SX. The front end totally got me. Oh, and I just noticed, he's got a JZ. Well guys, I officially found the Skyline crew. The Skyline Club of Thailand, they're really well organized about coming to these events together, and they always bring out some really, really sick cars. I really dig the red R33 GTR. Check out the engine bay, nice. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna give you some Thailand car meet vibes real quick. I hope you enjoy them, because after this, I'm done with this video. I'm going to cruise and cream pie. But first, let me show you what Thailand car meets are all about.
listening to DJ PP.